All right, we're live.
Wait, we're live?
This is live.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're live at the Showcase Show with Jack Glazier. Hello, welcome, and thank you for coming out. It's been a while since the last one we did one of these. We're going to start with one of the classic talk show bits that has ever been done, the top 10 list. This is the top 10 things that I've been doing since the last show. Number 9, I got way into the hobby of flying camera-mounted drones into people's open apartment windows and just kind of checking out what's going on there. You know, just you pop in, look at their living room situation, knock over a glass of water, and then you're out. Fly that thing away. Number 6, needed that sweet extra time to craft the ultimate Trump takedown. You guys want to hear it? This is it. This is gonna be it. President Oompa Loompa, sir, it looks like you are the one who's a redneck. Wait, fuck. What was his catchphrase again? Fired. Fired. He's the one who's fired this time. Shit, all right, back to the drawing board on that one.
People have never liked me. And naturally, I wondered, why? Until one day I discovered a phenomenon unlike any other. Doppelgangers.
So please welcome up Peter Sloanlewis.
Myself and my wife were in Los Angeles last week, and we just shot this real quick. Yeah, it's called Brain Prostitutes. So that's about all I have to say about that.
Psst. Hey, mister. You looking for a good idea?
Nah, I'm okay.
Really? You seem like you like a good idea.
We went to visit the Grand Canyon, and I got this book. This is terrible. I shouldn't even talk about this.
Oh, please. That's the best preamble to whatever's going to come next.
It just was on my mind, but it's like all the people that died at the Grand Canyon. I got this book, and it's like crazy, but I can't stop reading it. But anyway, I just figured I'd share that. But.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's this next guest is actually a person who's been on every show we've done. So Peter Brown performed some music for us.
All right, hello everyone. Hi Pete. My name's Pete. The Untitled song number 1. Here we go. How much it takes to diss you? How much it takes to prove to you? Mostly I read about disaster, so there hasn't been one for a while. So it's much harder when there are no disasters.
Yes.
For the longest time, it used to be the first word of each song was the name of the song. I found out that almost, say like 75% of all my songs start with the word I. So I had one, so I got I1, I2, I3.
Yeah, our next guest, Jacob Graham.
I always read this story about like the beginning of like film, and there are all these people in like a room like this, you know, and they showed this film of like a train coming at them, and everyone was like,
oh yeah, everyone ran away.
A train was gonna come at them, and it was like, what were they, stupid or something? Like that's so dumb. Like you wouldn't think, you know right away.
Yeah. Even
if you've never seen it before, you know.
It's basically a moving painting, so you know it's a flat image. Like,
I think those people were like, they were like hamming it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. They had a few. There was nothing to do back then other than drink and to.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Oh yeah. Right. What would you do? Everyone smells. Everyone's racist. Life is awful.
Yeah.
I don't know how this got on here, but someone kind of passes along my way. So we have Steve Cleveland from the Billings Institute. This here is a quote, master impressionist. And I think let's... Okay. D. Robert De Niro. Let's hear it.
All right.
Let's have it.
Can you give me a little bit of a drum roll?
No.
Okay. Hey, look at me. I'm the Irishman. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm a raging bull. What do you want from me? Huh?
Those are both, yeah, hey, that's both those things were hit. Yeah. What is the Billings Institute? Did they sponsor this? Who are you? Why?
It's an orthodontic institute.
Okay, and you just kind of delight the staff there with your impressions? They kind of told you you were funny?
They asked me to leave.
She's here to do some comedy, and so please welcome up Julianna Schley.
I'm married, and we have a third person to think about now. That's right, we got a roommate. Yeah. Before it was kind of like, not a dare, but it was like a personal dare. Like, are you really going to do it? Like, can you do
Right.
stand up? Like,
Yeah.
you do everything else. And I guess I have a lot of anxiety, and I'm like a very anxious person, and I always want to push myself out of my comfort zone. And like the more you push yourself out of your comfort zone expands.
Yeah.
So like I want a bigger comfort zone, and then I can do even scarier things.
One last guest here. He is the other person responsible for making the show a reality. So if there really is, I'm the talent. So if there is anything you don't like about this, it is squarely on him. So take that all up with him. That's Michael Vanderpool.
It's a work in progress. I have like hours to do, and this very clip you're about to see, which is like 1/8 of it. Well, I made a bunch of giant leaves because I thought that it would be cool to put the caterpillar on giant leaves. But then I was just like, wait a minute, real leaves look better than giant fake leaves. So I shot real leaves, and then I had a bunch of giant fake leaves in my apartment for about 6 months. And Kyle hated it because he would run into them and they'd fall all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, normal problem that we have in a Brooklyn apartment.
Yeah,
The homemade leaves you have are too big. You guys, do you guys know who Andy Kaufman is? Andy Kaufman, old comedian, where he plays his big Carnegie Hall show. And at the end, he takes everyone out for milk and cookies from Carnegie Hall. This is about as far from Carnegie Hall as you can get. It's a very cold room in Queens. There's milk and cookies ready for anyone who would like to have them. Thanks for coming out. That's my way of giving back. You guys are great. Everyone here is fucking legend to me for being here tonight. And thank you for coming out. And I'll see you next time when we do one of these, which should be in a month. And we're going to do that. Hold me to that. Scream at me on the street if I don't do another show again in a month. Please.